might be traumatizing because the gulags were horrible. The real gates of, it looks like it's a real gates of Gulag, guard towers of Gulag. Hey, what's up guys, this is Igor in Russia and Moscow. In this video it took me a while, 30 minutes to walk here in the rainy Moscow weather, even though Moscow is not known to be rainy, unlike St. Petersburg. But anyways, in this video we're gonna explore, I'm gonna show you guys the museum behind me. That's the Museum of Gulags, and I'm gonna film my experience. And I know a little bit about them. Well, I don't know. I know some about it, but I guess we're gonna find out much more about it. It looks to be a Gulag history museum. It's in both languages, Russian, English. So it's a great thing for us. I'm Igor in Russia. I make videos about St. Petersburg, Moscow, Russia, life in general in Russia as a Westerner. So please subscribe to the channel. And support the channel with a super chat if you like to. At least leave a like. Alright guys, this is Gulag History Museum in Moscow. Let's go. You can see already that they are like also the windows are boarded up, just like the gulags, I presume. It took me I passed it twice searching for it. I don't know why. The map showed me a different road, but here we are finally. Got it. It's not Monday. It probably is Monday. Is it open? It's Monday. Good job, Igor. Well, I guess I'll show you what we have here. Red brick building. you can see maybe this wasn't probably a gulag, or maybe it was, so we don't know. There's a person inside, but just a guard, I guess. But anyway, cool looking building. I missed out on this one here. Let's go check it out. There's like this is like a recreational, is the correct word? Recreational. So it's been like created again to look like a gulag, but I think this is like a pretty might be traumatizing, because the gulags were horrible. Check it out. Sad Pamiti. This is the memory garden. I guess we can go here since the other park is closed, and check it out. It looks like it's like the real gates of it looks like it's a real gates of gulag. And gulags were the place where criminals and actually political prisoners and all sorts of people during, especially I think it's Stalin era, were sent, and a lot of people didn't come back. I guess I will use all of my knowledge that I have about gulags. So gulags are labor camps where people very often worked to death, and there's one of the men, well, those are called Stalin's two teeth skyscrapers. That one actually is not, I think that's like a new one, but otherwise there are 7 of Stalin era Stalin's teeth. And this is the memory garden in the theme of gulag, so it's like a memory lane, memorial for all the fallen people. And the people went to these labor camps and very often never returned. They worked to death. I don't know, can I walk here? I guess we can, maybe. Let's go on these, yeah, let's walk on these planks. So it says, this is something else, but it's not a barbed wire, these are roaches. But I'm not sure what this has to do with this theme. Maybe it has some other things as well. For example, these here, they look ancient, just like in Greece. So the church, English gravestone brought from Yandievo village, the place from which the English were deported on 23rd February 1944 to Kazakhstan and Central Asia. And churches were taken away from graveyards and used as construction material. And Dzurdzuki Historical and Geographical Society, the Republic of Ingushetia, offered its invaluable help with handing over the gravestones. So these are gravestones, these are English gravestones. And yes, different minority groups, etc., were sent to these gulags as well. So that's really a dark period. It's hard to, sometimes when you think about it, it's hard to be very, well, let's talk about metro lines that were built by labor, hard labor, what's the word for it? They were working not for their free will. and hundreds of thousands died building the roads of Soviet Union and metros. Then again, you have to celebrate the beauty of that and what it's like represents, but at the same time there's this dark side of it. So here we are at the side of the this museum, which looks like a gulag, you know, building. These here are purpose for, I think they are for metros, because same thing in St. Petersburg, these are like air intakes. What do we have here? Nothing here. All right, check it out. Here's like the guard towers of Gulag brought here to make you think. And Stalin era oppressions, are convicted by the Russian state. So check it out, guys. Here it is. So this thing here on the left, that's the guard tower, yes. And the memory garden was conceived as a continuation of the main exhibition of the Gulag History Museum. Being a place for walking and reflection, the garden is dedicated to the memory of people who suffered from mass repression. The memorial part of the memory garden consists of trees, stones and shrubs brought from places related to the history of mass repression. Members of the team and partners of Gulag History Museum have brought plants and stones to Moscow from Solovki, the Caucasus, Kazakhstan, the Urals, Kolyma and the Far East. Many trees were planted by relatives of victims of repression in memory of their loved ones. Wow, that's some strong things. In the garden there is a genuine guard tower from the former camp Dniprovsky guard tower in the Magadan region. Visitors of the garden can also enter the pavilion, and the prototype of which was plank hangar built in 1925 for the only camp seaplane of Solovki. So we can go inside the pavilion there. All right, let's see if it's open. That's on the right side. This is where we entered, and now we are here. All right, guys, let's check it out. And here's the guard tower, brought from the scientific expedition that the museum made to the territory of the former Dniprovsky camp in Magadan Oblast. The Dniprovsky ore mine from 1941 to 55 was engaged in extracting tin. Prisoners were the main manpower in the camp. Pickaxes, shovels, digging bars and wheelbarrows were their tools, given by Igor and Mikhail Shibitsky. All right, so this is memory zone Kolyma. I think this is quite possibly a private museum, you know, not a state museum, I'm pretty sure, by the looks of it and feel of it. So here are the flowers and trees, etc. from those areas, I think. Grown, this is large, planted by prison. Yes, this is grown from seeds of the trees planted by prisoners of the Solovetsky Special Designation Camp, 1923 to 1939, given by Olga Grishanova. Yes, and here is the birch, grown from seeds of the trees planted by prisoners also at Solovetsky Special Designation Camp. I think this is whole or everything from that. No, this is And here's a birch. Where is it? Another birch. Ah, the small birch on the right there. Brought from Lomonovoye settlement in the Plesitsk district of Arkhangelsk Oblast, where peasant Yakov Jansen was exiled. 1893 to 1936 was this Lomonovoye settlement in Plesitsk operating. And here is a Siberian dwarf pine. Wow. And that's brought from the scientific expedition that museum made to the territory of former Dniprovsky ore mine, 1941 to 1955 in Magadan Oblast. Wow. This is a really nicely created memorial park. So this larch is also from the Dniprovye ore mine. And here is a large brought from Maldak gold field. Imagine all of these are laborers, hard labor. I know it would have been a pretty powerful thing to visit it on the inside, but what can you do? Sometimes when I don't plan on things, sometimes there is a bad side to it, negative side to it. But otherwise, it works for my benefit. So all of these trees are also from different labor camps. For example, this maple here, brought from territory of Kommunarka, the former execution ground. Oh my God. These maples here. Alright, let's check it out. I think we're not able to enter it, even though they said you can. So this was some kind of a, what did they say? Some kind of a building. Yeah, it's closed. There's the lock. But I think the strongest thing here is this, for me at least, is this, the door. I don't know why. It just gives a strong, give a strong reaction to it. All right, thanks for watching. This was outside the area of GULAG Museum. We saw what we could. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna break in like I usually do, but see you guys in next videos. I show you the real Russia. Bye bye.